Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for fresh off the trompo al pastor tacos at a food truck on the south side of San Antonio. Plus, we head to a popular Tex-Mex brunch spot on the north side, serving up loaded waffles and chilaquiles. And we check out a wild brunch spot, serving up big drinks north of downtown San Antonio. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Our first stop on today's show is in San Antonio to check out a new spot that's offering huge brunch plates and classic Mexican favorites.
You can find chilaquiles all over the place, but when you make it right, it is so special. It is such a fun flavor combination.
Let's see what's cooking up at El Catrin.
Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Cindy. Again, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here.
And now we have a sizzling fajita plate in front of us. I'm gonna talk a little bit louder, right? Because this thing is just taking all the attention here on the table. Everything looks fantastic.
Thank you.
The colors, the presentation, you guys are just knocking it out of the park. And this is your second location, right?
Yes, it's our second location. Our original location is in Alamo Heights, and we're happy to be here in this second location in Encino, Stone Oak area.
Now, this area of town, I feel like it always kind of craves like that next cool thing. And I feel like you guys are providing it here. You have the brunch scene that's just killer. But the chilaquiles, you've really made that your staple item on the menu. And there's a variety of options that you can choose from to build your own plate, right?
Right now we have here the chilaquiles divorciados, which is the red sauce and the green sauce. We have different options of toppings, beef fajita, chorizo, and carnitas. You can choose from different salsas. We have mole, habanero, poblano, we have chipotle.
Here we go, the chilaquiles, that's the bite.
It's good, right?
Give her some love. Bam. You have a colorful pancake stack. What's going on with this?
These pancakes are El Catrin. We have bananas, strawberries, blueberries, and pecans, and of course to top it off with delicious syrup.
You have to have the syrup.
Yes, you have to.
There you go, cheers to you. The pancake. If you're gonna be hungry when you come in, you won't be when you leave. Yeah, that's what you order right there. You know what, we'll go to the fajitas. It's calling our name right now, it's yelling at us.
Yes, let's go ahead and try those.
It's like a pareada plate. You have a little bit of everything on here. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, so we have beef fajita, shrimp, chicken with bell peppers, onions. Ooh. It's just delicious.
All right, that's the beef. Beautiful flavor. Oh my goodness. Now in the back, so this one, is it a banana split on a waffle?
It's a banana split waffle. So you have banana, vanilla ice cream, sprinkles, syrup, and of course, whipped cream. We need to have the whipped cream.
All right, that's the bite. I mean, if you're looking for sweet, the kids would love this.
Oh yes, it's a favorite among kids, especially if they're having a birthday celebration. They always get the banana split.
Right next to the waffle right here, you actually have an enchilada trio plate, right? Talk to me about the sauces and what's inside.
So the sauces are cilantro, mole, and poblano sauce. And they're stuffed with delicious chicken. And of course, it's topped with sour cream and queso fresco.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Enchiladas. Wow. I mean, this just rocks. In the front, you have mini tacos as well. And this carnitas in there?
Carnitas mini tacos are delicious. And of course, you can have some charro beans with a little bit of lemon. And of course, a little bit of the spicy with the peppers right here.
Right in the front. We can't forget this one.
Cannot forget about the buffalo waffle, which is a combination of tangy, sweet, flavorful. It's delicious. It's a favorite.
Bring the whole family. El Catrin is a new location here in Stone Oak. Come check them out. But you can't do it by yourself, right? You got a whole team.
Of course, my husband, Federico Guillen. We have our chef, Raul Flores, and our amazing staff.
Cheers to you. Thank you so much for having us.
Cheers. And I do want to mention, we serve breakfast all day.
This is where you got to go. You want breakfast all day. This is it. I want the pancake stack all day, every day.
You can have them at night. Why not?
Cheers to you. El Catrin's awesome, y'all.
Today on A Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're at the Pearl at Teriyaki to go see what they got smoking in their pits. And they got some pastrami, plus they have some brisket smoking up, getting ready to be served up. And this right here, their cabrito, their goat, super tender, shredded, delicious. And this right here is the birria preparation, so you have some of that consomme poured on top, corn tortillas made in-house, onion, cilantro, radish, delicious bites. The exterior is so beautiful here. This is their pastrami sandwich. A Shiner beer goes perfect with it. That mustard on that sandwich and the rye bread, incredible. Wash it all down with an ice cold Shiner beer. Go check them out. Teriyaki is a great spot in San Antonio.
Now, we're just south of 410 in San Antonio to pay visit to Juan Aguilar at his food truck spot where he's offering up amazing birria, mini tacos, and thirst-quenching aguas frescas. Let's check out Takito El He.
Thank you so much, Denise. I appreciate it. You guys, Takito El He, when you come out here, you have to get the horchata. This is the drink you have to save room for, and it is huge. Now, Juan, right behind us, you got all kinds of delicious food, and you got some more drinks out here, but I want to start with the one right here in the front, birria tacos.
Quesadillas, yes.
And you've had these since they were popping, since they became really popular in 2019, 2020, going into that time period, and you guys have been known for this product.
We make them in flour and corn as well.
But you have the consomme on the side. Go ahead and dunk yours in there. Yo, these things are cheesy. Check out the dunk. Woo! That's the bite. Give me some elbow. Bam! Give me some foot. Bam! Absolutely delicious. I'm gonna go in for one more bite. Al Pastor tacos. Now, in the logo is the trompo. That's what you're known for. Talk to me about some of the seasoning. What makes it unique and what makes yours special?
On the seasoning, we would have to keep it a secret. Everything's made in-house.
You gotta have some secrets, right? Yeah. So you have your Al Pastor. You're gonna put the red salsa on there. The Al Pastor is fresh off the trompo. Cheers. That's the bite. That is amazing. You don't even need the salsas on these. It's so flavorful. If you love Al Pastor, that's the one you gotta try. Huge chicken quesadillas out here. Flour tortillas, right there on the flat top. What kind of cheese y'all using?
It'll be Monterey.
Monterey?
Cheese
Nice.
with
All right.
pollo asado chicken.
Oh, pollo asado chicken.
Yes, sir.
So you have a pollo asado truck.
Yes.
So you're bringing that chicken over here.
Making
and you put it in the quesadilla.
Yeah.
That sounds like a secret menu item or something like that. You gotta know to get that. The huge chicken quesadillas. That's the bite. It's smoky. You got that. Look at that. You just got a piece of the chicken skin. Oh yeah, look how big the chicken chunk. If you're extra hungry, you're feeling like a quesadilla, and they got chicken, that's the way to do it. You have the ceviche. I have a thing called the big taco, and this thing is basically like a little bit of everything you got on the menu, and you're throwing it into one taco, right?
We have beef fajita, shrimp, avocado, served with tomato salsa and tomatillo salsa.
And I don't know where you got these limes from, but I need to know what tree this is. Look at that, loaded up on top. There we go. Now with your ceviche, talk to me about this. What makes it special? What goes inside?
We have your pico de gallo mix, shrimp and fish mix. It's a little bit of salsa valentina.
And then you have like your tostada shells.
Tostadas.
Like, yes, you're gonna go in for that. I'm going in for this. Look at that, ceviche on there as well. I couldn't pass it up. You also have aguas frescas out here and the horchata, but like I was saying earlier, I dream about this one. It's super creamy. You have so much flavor in there, so much texture. And on the outside, you have that candy, the mazapan, right? And then you have the strawberries on top. Come on out here, Takito El He, 11725 Palo Alto Road. And of course, there's other trucks that are out here as well. We're gonna be featuring them. You guys gotta check them out. A dessert truck and a pollos asados truck. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Maine. This is where it's at.
Coming up later on Texas Eat, we go inside of a newish restaurant that's serving up burgers, seafood, and so much more just outside the Pearl. And next on the show, we check out a wild brunch spot serving up big drinks north of downtown San Antonio. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now, we're near downtown San Antonio to check out the latest hot spot on Main Street.
Saw an opportunity to do something, new and fun. Honestly, it's like kind of like Night at the Roxbury influence.
It's got a little bit of 90s vibe in
it's
here,
got a little 90s vibe to it.
Let's see what's cooking up at Chula.
Oh, that's delicious. Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Ricky Ortiz. Ricky, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, in front of us, man, you brought out the goods. It's a brunch-forward menu, but you also have some different items here. But this space has been completely transformed from what it was to what it is now. Talk to me about the idea behind, the colors, the design.
It's so convenient to downtown, literally 3 minutes from the Pearl, 1 minute to downtown. And with my previous concepts, El Camino and Besame, kind of being known for being colorful, and honestly, it's like kind of like Night at the Roxbury influence.
It's got a little bit of 90s vibe.
It's got a little 90s vibe to it.
Something that really makes you stand out is the food that's available. And I want to start right here in the front because you got some really cool brunch options. Talk to me about the French toast.
My guys in the kitchen came up with a tres leches French toast.
Oh, look at that, fresh fruit on top as well. Tres leches French toast, that's the bite. I see some crispy bacon right here. That's how you brunch it up, baby. You get the bacon, you get your eggs, and you get your French toast. Make sure you chew with your mouth closed though, okay? Kind of playing off what you got with the French toast. It looks like a straightforward pancakes. You got some strawberries on top.
Man, you can't really have brunch without pancakes, right?
Cheers to you, the pancakes. It's super approachable because if you want to come out here, you want to fill up, those are good portions as well. You got a savory option right here. Is this a birria option right here?
Yeah, it's our birria pizza.
Nice. What goes inside of that one?
So it's dipped in consomme. Just all your classic birria toppings, cilantro, onion,
nice,
Oaxaca cheese.
You put anything in pizza form, it's automatically 10 times better. That's just science. You have a bowl, and I see chicken on top, but what's going on the bottom?
They're chilaquiles, but honestly, it's probably the top seller. The kitchen team added a milanesa to the chilaquiles to keep that crunchy consistency, because, if you're familiar with chilaquiles, sometimes they get a little extra soggy over time, so you lose that crunchiness, but the milanesa helps maintain that throughout.
The chilaquiles. That might be my favorite bite.
Everything that goes into the chilaquiles is all made in-house.
Let's talk about the elephants in the room. These right here, they're huge. You have a mimosa. These are a full bottle of sparkling wine, right? Full bottle of champagne. You come in here, you can have fun, but I would recommend at least 2 people with you. This one though is a frozen margarita mix, and you would need at least 3 people with you to order it. I tell you what, just to finish it, you probably need 4 or 5. If you're bringing your adult friends, you can get these crazy drinks. You're bringing the family. There's something here for everyone. It's in a great spot right here and near downtown San Antonio. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks, man.
And if you got to get a pick-me-up, you actually have a little drink right here as well. It's got a little coffee in it, right?
Yeah, it's a martini espresso. It's better than Red Bull.
Ooh, that's better than Red Bull. I tell you what's better than Red Bull. This guy, let's cheers on this one. Chula, you guys, now open right here north of downtown San Antonio. Ricky, thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Next on Texas Eats, we go inside of a newish restaurant that's serving up burgers, seafood, and so much more just outside the Pearl. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Joining us now, the general manager out here at Jordan Ford, Casey Ogletree. Casey, you got 2 vehicles right behind us, and you got an option plan that is a great deal for everyone.
I do. As you know, Jordan Ford famous for its option plan and saving you money. Bronco Sport or Escape Active, you pick $299 a month.
$299 a month. And there's so much room for the whole family. You can put the dog in there. You can put everyone in there. Plus, you can load it up with your luggage and go have a great trip. And you get more information on this deal and so many more here at Jordan Ford. Come out here, walk the lot, and just go to their website, www.jordanford.com.
to Texas Eats. Now, we're at the gorgeous new Creamery District in San Antonio to check out some seafood favorites and more at Hooked Land and Sea.
Joining us now is the Director of Development out here, Angela Burns. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here. We're so excited to have you.
This is a new concept in San Antonio, and you're bringing a lot of great bites and drinks out here. What was the idea behind this concept?
The original inspiration was our concept from 13 years ago that featured Mexican seafood. So we took that and expanded it to where it's seafood and non-seafood favorites. We have something here for everybody.
And this is a beautiful space out here, completely transformed from what it was. So there's a space right here next to us too. There's like another step going beyond what is already Hooked Land and Sea, right?
Absolutely. Phase 1, 2, and 3. Hook will expand into a second building. We have coffee shop like you said, but there's something here for everybody, from 7 a.m. coffee to late night boozy coffee. There'll be bars, there'll be rooftop patios, underground ultra lounge. So come over here and eat, have coffee, have drinks, be on the patio. There's something here for everyone.
Talk to me about this dish and some of the ingredients you're using.
So we have a really beautiful corn and celery puree. We have those smashed potatoes, a little bit of heat from the chili oil, and sous vide and grilled octopus. There's enough to go around. So shareable, craveable dishes. This is a fan favorite.
I love that flavor. A little bit crispy on the outside.
From the grill.
Super tender on the inside.
From the sous vide, absolutely.
This is fun, it's delicious, and I love the different flavors on there, the oil and everything. Honestly, I would just order that, but I'll share it if you come out with me. Coming up right next to it, you have lettuce wraps with chicken.
So this is a little bit of mashup. So lettuce wraps, I know that that's something that you kind of think in an Asian restaurant, but we're bringing some Mexican flair to you, that classic, sugary, traditional Café de Olla syrup. We're rehydrating the cranberries in. And then if you think of a traditional chicken salad where it has the nuts, the chicken, a little bit of creaminess, but we're taking it light. Instead of putting it on a bun, you can wrap it in the lettuce.
Oh my gosh, you guys got a little bit of everything
I
out
know, I told you.
Oh wow, give me some love on that one. This feels like I'm doing something healthy. But like, you know that.
But also indulging a little bit, right?
Yeah, it feels decadent.
Yeah.
But like, you're doing the right choice.
This has quickly become a fan favorite. This is something that you would see classically when you go to any of the Hawaiian Islands, ahi tuna poke in a soy rice vinegar marinade. We have mango, cucumber, edamame, seaweed salad, crispy shallots for texture with a spicy aioli on top. Again, all of these really fresh ingredients with beautiful cuts of fresh tuna.
You got the crunch, the sweet, the super savory. I love that unctuous bite you're getting from the soy. The texture of the fish, it's so refreshing to have that texture on there because it's not mush. It's holding up. It has a great body to it.
David, you're making me want to jump back in.
It's a double cheeseburger.
It is. It is caramelized onions, the meltiest cheese that we could find, and then that burger sauce.
When you talk about smash burger style, this is what you want.
House-made pickles, go in. So craveable, right?
The bread, perfect vehicle. The meat, super crispy on the outside and just seasoned to perfection. Absolutely insane. Big entree, fish and chips.
Classic fish and chips to accompany all of our other seafood favorites.
And I love the presentation, like you said. That's a big fish, lemon on top.
That's the way you gotta do it.
Hooked Land and Sea here at the Creamery. You guys gotta come check it out. There's so many new things that are coming out here as well. But I'm hooked. Don't go anywhere. There's more Texas Eats coming up right after the break. Hey, it's David Elder. Get your phones ready. Whoa! We're gonna be sharing with you a ton of restaurants that you're gonna want to share with your friends and family. This
Texas-sized chicken fried steak is over 1.5 pounds, and it's in Eagle Pass, Texas. They're also serving up award-winning barbecue. Check this out, brisket. Oh my goodness, it is delicious. Smoked with pecan wood, dino beef ribs, chicken, ribs right here. This is the pork ribs. They're putting sauce right on top. I mean, these things are smoking. They are loaded with flavor. Sausage as well, sliced up fresh. Turkey. Now, this turkey is super tender, juicy, and delicious. These are the owners, mother and son, Selena and Francisco, and they are the ones responsible for making all this craziness. Look how big this thing is. I mean, this chicken fried steak is loaded up with over 1.5 pounds of meat on the inside. It's a cube steak, flattened out, seasoned. They're also smoking everything fresh on site, trimming briskets right there, seasoning them up to perfection. Low and slow burgers that are loaded up as well. A brisket cheesesteak. It's a sleeper item. Go check them out. This place is absolutely fantastic. Address on the screen. Make a trip to Eagle Pass and go eat this big chicken fried steak.
What's up, Foodie Crew? Burger Boy is a San Antonio staple making incredible food, including their Girl Scout cookie milkshakes and their loaded double meat burgers. Look at this. Fresh meat from Boulder's, the bread toasted, made to order. That's the biggest part. Loaded fries. You can get these things, jalapenos, bacon, cheese on there. All their burgers can come out with mustard, onions, lettuce, tomatoes. You got pickles on there as well. Just great bites. That fresh meat seared right there on the flat top. That's a burger. That's a great bite. This right here, the mint cookie milkshakes inspired by the Girl Scout cookies. Look at all that. Just tasty, and then you get the whipped cream on top. Put some more cookies on top of that. They also have their popular Fruity Pebbles milkshake. And look at this thing. You know it's going to taste amazing. Fruity Pebbles is like the dream cereal from when you were a kid. Drink all that up, get a burger, go out to Burger Boy. They have multiple locations across San Antonio. This one right here off South Cross is amazing. Go check them out and grab yourself something good to eat.
What's up, Foodie Crew? Curry Boys BBQ has a new location in San Antonio, and they're serving up the goods. This right here, smoked brisket, Texas style, and then you get that green curry on top, the jasmine rice, all the fixings on there. This one right here, smoked chicken. And look at that, boneless, skinless, and it's beautiful, so much flavor. This one gets the yellow curry on top, jasmine rice, carrots, potatoes, and all the fixins. This stuff is just out of control delicious. They also have a cold noodle bowl. This one right here, the nachos, loaded up with the honey sriracha, the queso on top, and then it has the pulled pork on there as well, and then more queso, and then more honey sriracha on top of that. You know you can't go wrong with this dish. These nachos are absolutely delicious. This is a cold noodle bowl, a little bit of spice in there, tons of flavor. That's me right there with Chef Nicola Black from the Jerk Shack. Yes, we went out there. That's Andrew, and Sean. These guys are killing it. Address on the screen. Go check them out. New location to go get curry infused with Texas barbecue. You won't get this anywhere else.
What's up, Foodie Crew? These are Texas-sized super tacos found at Los Gallos Taco House in New Braunfels, Texas. Handmade tortillas, you can see right there, fluffy. I mean, these things are the size of huge pancakes. They're no joke, and they have so much flavor to them. Carne guisada on the inside of this one. Cheese. Now, this is that easy melt cheese, so you know it's just full of flavor. And then, you know they got to load it up. Barbacoa, and then they put the onions and cilantro on that one as well. This one right here, bacon, potato, egg, and cheese taco. No joke, they're putting the whole carton of eggs in this thing. I mean, massive. Look at how big these things are. And they're also delicious. I mean, they're huge, but they're flavorful. Look at the size comparison just right here holding the plate. The green salsa is next level. You have to grab it when you're out there. Man, oh man, I tell you what, address on the screen, pancakes, enchiladas. They have all different kinds of plates out there that you can try. Go check them out. Wonderful people. And they also have great breakfast and lunch specials. They've been voted the best tacos in the area for a long time for a good reason. These are Texas-sized super tacos. What's up, Foodie Crew? There's a brand new Italian restaurant on the far northwest side of San Antonio, Als V. This is their second location, and I'm super excited to be here to tell you all about the grand opening this Wednesday. And look at this. Everything is made from scratch, made with generations old recipes handed down by the family. And look at all the ingredients to throw in there. Yes, that's lasagna, bruschetta. This right here, a penne pasta. They also have the shrimp that goes inside of the other creamy pasta. Everything that I got to try was just outstanding. A smoked paprika oil on the bottom of the bruschetta. Right there, a little feta cheese. You have the balsamic glaze that gets added on top. Look at this bar on the inside dining area. This is a private space as well. And look at the cocktails they have. Wine, lots of selections of wine as well. And everything out there just amazing. Look at that cheese pull on the lasagna. That had to be my favorite bite. Very simple, delicious. The best about it is right here, the lava cake. Go check them out. Als V, new location, address on the screen. What's up, Foodie Crew? There was a new restaurant in Selma, just outside of San Antonio, the Cook Shack. They're a Texas-based restaurant. Look at those ribs. You can get the ribs in different spice levels, different kinds of chicken on the menu as well. Chicken and waffles, very classic combination, and they're doing it right. Different spice levels inspired by Nashville hot chicken. Get chicken sandwiches, chicken salads, and they have one on the menu, the AMF chicken tender. This thing is spicy. It is crazy. The mac and cheese is delicious, y'all. It's made with smoked Gouda cheese. It is so good. You guys got to go try it out. That's the combination. Half rack of ribs with the chicken tenders. The Cook Shack in Selma. I mean, outstanding. Go grab a margarita, go grab a beer, bring the family, enjoy yourself. It is really, really good. What's up, Foodie Crew? The Austin area has a new Roman and New York style pizza joint called Baldanucci's. They've been making pizza since 1977 in Long Island, New York, and their family's from Italy. So you know they know what tasty is. Meatball subs, stromboli, they got the garlic knots, salad, and this is a by the slice concept. So you pick what you want, it gets warmed up and brought out to your table. Now this Roman style pizza, it has almost like a focaccia bread kind of dough, and it's very delicious. It has little bubbles in it, and it is really tasty. The sauce that gets put on top, everything is so delicate and it's so beautiful. Now they also have the New York style pizza that you know is just going to be cheesy, gooey, awesome deliciousness. Now there's so many different varieties. Look at that one right there, that New York style cheese pizza, just gorgeous. You know you want to eat that right now. Go check them out. They're a new spot, family owned and operated. So many different options on the menu to choose from. Yeah, you know I had to eat it right out of the oven. That was a hot slice. Baldanucci's, address on the screen. Go get some gelato, go get some pizza, and enjoy yourself. What's up, Foodie Crew? You can get this 36-hour ramen made at downtown San Antonio on the east side at St. Paul Square. And look at all this amazing food. This is at Suck It the Restaurant. This is an Asian kitchen and bar that is serving up amazing bites from all over Asia. A little bit of Vietnamese fusion and everything as well. But this ramen is absolutely insane. It takes 36 hours to make this pork and chicken broth, and I tell you what, it is amazing. And the pork belly in there, absolutely insane. It's marinated and it is delicious. Now these right here, boba teas with alcohol in them. That's right, these are for adults 21 and over, and they are incredible. The little cookies on top. Address on the screen. Go get these boba teas, all the different food that they have at the restaurant. Suck It Asian Kitchen at St. Paul Square in downtown east side of San Antonio. Amazing ramen. What's up, Foodie Crew? Nick and Elliot Reese opened up Reese Bros BBQ back in 2022. And since then, it has got national acclaim, including Bon Appetit's Best 50 New Restaurants in America last year, which is just absolutely incredible. And that turkey torta is insane. That's queso fundido sausage, which is so delicious. So much flavor. The casing has a really nice snap on there. On the inside, bold flavors. Brisket, the king of barbecue in Texas. Nice and smoky, but flavorful. And I tell you what, that bark is incredible. Now these tortillas made from scratch every morning there at the restaurant. The two brothers learned how to smoke barbecue in Austin. They brought that craft here in San Antonio. You got to check them out. That's pozole. And look at this. All the food there made from scratch, made with love, post-oak smoke, and the brothers are just killing it. And all the food really is just phenomenal. They have different specials out there that you can try. That's the barbecue plate, and this is the side items plus the torta. Go check them out and go get that poblano mac and cheese. What's up, Foodie Crew? Anchor Bar in San Antonio has multiple locations, and they're serving up amazing food, and they're the home of the original buffalo wing. And check out all this great food. Cup and char pepperoni pizza, the cheese pizza, the chicken wings, the beer, the micheladas. You know that pizza is just slapping. It's so good. Made fresh in-house. They're loading it up. The cheese on there, the pepperonis, everything made to order. This right here, their new Nashville hot chicken that they have on the menu, seasoned to perfection. This is their chicken wings, little lemon pepper on there, a little bit of butter, and the buffalo wing right there, man. That's the flavor. That's the good stuff. New chicken Philly on there as well. This thing, all kinds of queso on there. And this is a huge sandwich. There's some more chicken wings right there as well. And you know you got to dunk it into that blue cheese with the buffalo wing. Yeah, it got a little messy. Micheladas on the menu as well, and they're making them fresh to order. And they're loading them up with chicken on a stick. Oh my gosh. Shinerbach beer. Address on the screen. Go check them out. All kinds of specials happening. Look in the captions to find out more.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
What's up, Foodie Crew? San Antonio has a brand new Japanese barbecue and hot pot spot, and it's all you can eat, and it's on the north side off 1604 near 281, and they have everything out there. Ribeye, filet mignon, they also have ribs out there, and this stuff is awesome. They have a big grill in the middle, plus they got the shabu shabu, so you can put your lamb in there. They have different spice levels as well, and different flavors on the broth, and I tell you what, everything is so good, and they have different sauces to dip it in, and man, this is the lamb inside their barbecue sauce, absolutely incredible, and look at all the space in there, so you know you can have a really fun event. This is in its soft opening right now, but the grand opening's coming soon. That's the fungus from The Last of Us. I ate it to save the world. Don't worry, it's delicious. You can also do it as well. Dip it in that barbecue sauce. I tell you what, it's delicious. And there's so many different protein options. And when you do all you can eat, they just keep bringing it out to you. So you get like 3 dishes per person, and you get all this different meat, pork, chicken. That's the address on the screen. Everybody out there is so awesome. Go check them out. In their soft opening, this is where it's at. What's up, Foodie Crew? Tacos St Manolito is a new spot in Stone Oak serving up beer, tacos, quesadillas, all this delicious stuff. And look at this, straight from Mexico City. This food is authentic. Chef David Barquette is bringing some great flavors out there. Yes, you're called a tacoholic when you visit. But look at that, the quesadillas, the tacos, the salsas, fresh margaritas. They also have aguas frescas out there made fresh. All the guacamole as well. I mean, amazing stuff out there. But I tell you what, the one you got to get, that's all the ingredients. The tacos maja, these things are insane. That's nopales beef inside of this 3-cheese blend, rolled over so it's crusty on the outside, gooey in the middle, and then put on a flour tortilla and you get to enjoy it. Now you put the salsa on there, I tell you what, incredible. Address on the screen, go out there and grab some delicious tacos. What's up, Foodie Crew? There's a brand new teriyaki restaurant in San Antonio, Mr. Teriyaki off San Pedro. This place is elite. Look at the inside, it's gorgeous, but the food is top notch. The owners actually used to own a hibachi restaurant and work at one, so you know he knows what he's doing back there. Look at the sauce, the butter that gets put on everything. That's just tons of flavor. They're also serving up different kinds of sushi as well. Drinks that are filled with boba. You can get fresh fruit in there, and the fried chicken. Look at the prices. Very reasonable. You can also get lo mein, you can get rice, but the chicken is so good as well. But I tell you what, you get the fresh drinks, you get the bento box specials for lunch, you put a little hot sauce on top. Stuff is so tasty. Shrimp, salmon, chicken, beef, different options. You can also get combination on there. Yes, I did enjoy everything. That's a little yum yum sauce is what they call it, and it is yum. It is very tasty. You get the sushi, and it just completes the whole bite. The fresh drinks, the avocado, the boba. Place is so delicious. Address on the screen, Mr. Teriyaki, locally owned and operated. What's up, Foodie Crew? The fried jerk chicken and mac and cheese dish is back at the Jerk Shack. That's us, Chef Nicola Black and myself, 5 years ago, showing you guys this amazing food at their original location. Now it's here at their new location. Yes, the mac and cheese is absolutely incredible. This right here, the fried jerk chicken covered in their sticky sweet sauce. This is the dirty chicken, and it is so good. That right there is Chef Nicola Black of the Jerk Shack, a James Beard Award nominee. Congratulations to all the nominees here for 2023. The sweet potatoes, the greens, the ribs, everything on the menu out there is just phenomenal. That's the ribs right there, y'all. The rasta pasta with the shrimp, the oxtails, and the egg rolls are exceptional. So much fun, so much creativity. There's a reason why she was nominated as one of the best chefs in Texas. I mean, just look at all this. I tell you what, go out there, enjoy yourself. Address on the screen, the Jerk Shack, an amazing spot to try some Caribbean-inspired food. And look at that, the oxtails, I'm not playing, y'all. That's the one to get. Y'all need to go try this fried jerk chicken and mac and cheese. What's up, Foodie Crew? Taquitos con Sabor de Chavaria in Eagle Pass is serving up some of the best birria tacos you can get in the city. And this stuff is incredible. This is a family-owned and operated restaurant. And Andres Chavaria, he is the son and owner of the spot. But you know they got the family working out there. And these birria tacos, everything made from scratch. They also have asada tacos out there, packed with flavor. That's that con sabor, right? These ones right here, I mean, the birria tacos loaded up with the cheese. You know it's just going to be goodness. This is Andres and his father, who gave him his last $1,000 he had saved up before he passed away for him to open up this food truck. It is a beautiful story, and they are doing amazing things out there. You can also get the elote, the corn in a cup. The asada tacos are rocking, all the flavor out there. It is just a wonderful spot to go check out. All the tortillas made fresh from the local tortilleria, and I tell you what, corn, flour, it doesn't matter which one you get. They're both delicious. They're also making lemonade from scratch. Get out to Eagle Pass and try these tacos.
What's up, Foodie Crew? This is the Texas Monthly Cover Burger at the Alamo Springs Cafe Restaurant in Fredericksburg, Texas, and it is loaded up. This is the outside of the restaurant. It's a cute little place. They have live music there. You got to go check them out. Plus, they have little areas to eat outside as well as inside, and it's located right down the road from the Old Tunnel State Park, and they have a bunch of bats that come out. So you can go out there, have some fun, and grab this burger. Address on the screen with the half-pound patty, avocado, tomatoes, lettuce, green chili, sauteed onions, pepper jack cheese on a jalapeno cheese bun. You gotta go try it.
So don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
What's up, Foodie Crew? There's a new burger, arcade, and brewery in Boerne, Texas. It's called Hamby's. They have a beer hall and arcade, plus they got delicious burgers. Look at the smash burgers. You can get doubles, singles, or triples. They got the secret sauce onions, shredded lettuce, tomatoes, and on the Martin's rolls that are toasted. You know these things are slapping. Super delicious. The Hamby's restaurant was originally opened in the 70s, became different businesses, but is now back open under the same name in homage to the family. They're serving up milkshakes and malts, so you're getting that classic 1950s fast food feel. Plus, they have hand-dipped corn dogs, and these things are deep fried to perfection. Look at the golden outside. That's Josh Mazzora. He's also the owner of the Cibolo Creek Brewery, and this place is absolutely insane. Fish sandwiches. They have chicken sandwiches. That's the brewery that's on site over here, and they're making incredible beer out there as well. So go check them out. They got the burgers. They got outdoor dining. Address on the screen. Grand opening announcement coming soon. And where should we go next? This is a giant loaded breakfast taco at Terrance Cafe on the east side of San Antonio. This thing is massive. Fresh flour tortillas rolled out, made on the flat top right there. Seasoned papas right there out of the fryer. 3 eggs on top. And of course, get that eggshell out of there. There you go. And mix it all up together. This thing is made fresh, made to order. All the eggs get mixed up. Once the eggs are all mixed up with the papas, and then on top of that, look at this. Refried beans right on the bottom. And then you got the eggs, the potatoes on there. And then right here, country sausage and bacon, and then handfuls of cheese, and then it gets put inside of like a salamander deal. All of it gets melted down. Beautiful, so flavorful.
That's huge, man. That's ridiculous.
Yes, it is massive. This right here, the Texas Eats truck. Where should we go next? Let us know. Barbacoa, they also have different kinds of tacos. The rancheros right there. They also have a fish plate, different drinks on the menu, and you know they got the carne asada out there as well. Best part, this taco is only $5.49. What's up, Foodie Crew? Little Italy is an iconic Italian restaurant in San Antonio celebrating 40 years this year, and they have so many items on the menu, including chicken parmesan, scratch-made cannolis. They also have different kinds of wine, and you know they got the seafood antipasto out there. Classic Italian dishes, so many options to choose from, and they are truly an iconic restaurant. You can see your time in the sorta. They got David Robinson. They've been open for 40 years. So many celebrities have been out there, and for so many different reasons. Right here, fresh scratch-made pizza made to order. Right here, the fresh mozzarella, the house-made sauce on the dough that's proofed daily as well. Hand-placed pepperonis right into the oven. This place is absolutely insane. Dining room, there's a whole case right here when you walk in full of the antipastas right there. Gelato, the bar area. This is a spot you gotta go try. Truly a gem here in San Antonio, celebrating 40 years. Little Italy, go check them out. This is a cheese-crusted barbacoa melt available at Birria Eatery, and that is in Castle Hills, located right outside San Antonio. The sandwich itself is amazing, and then it gets the costro, right? It gets the crust on the outside, Monterey Jack cheese, and it is gooey. Look at this thing. On the inside, loaded up with flavor, everything made fresh in-house, and look at the cheese pool on this thing. Absolutely insane. They have Cuban sandwiches on the menu, Latin fusion. Y'all gotta go check them out. Birria Eatery. This is where it's at. Just an outstanding spot. Chef Brian Rojas is just doing an amazing job. Address on the screen.
Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Hungry for more Texas Eats? Be the first to check out our exclusive content by searching Texas Eats on YouTube. Plus, get notifications when we upload new content by subscribing to our channel. We're showcasing the best bites from across the Lone Star State, including burgers, pizza, barbecue, and tacos. Search for Texas Eats, subscribe to our channel, and watch Texas Eats anytime on YouTube.